me go ahead and record this. So we're gonna have a kind of a moving battle, I would expect here for a little bit, because look at this mess down here. That's definitely a strange looking table. And I think from here he's just gonna graze off the side of the 3 and go up table with it and just leave it. Oh, he hit it very fast. I did not expect him to hit that much of the 3 ball and to open those balls up, but it's not going to be much of a problem. There's no sellout here. Where did Cookie go? He was just at that table. So right now, we might be down to the final 3 players. I know that Buddy Evans is still. Okay. All right. So we're definitely at the final 8 player stage. Buddy Evans and Mitch Ellerman just lost their the winner side matches. And here we go with the thing. What? Nice. I know, yeah, you're in the hot seat, you and Brian. Yeah. No, that's going to be great.
How are we doing? Anybody watching?
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 people, 6 people sometimes. We have almost 200 views for the day total. I have no idea what's going on with that. Are you kidding?
When somebody shuts off the women's restroom, it shuts off the Wi-Fi. So, like, when kids are in here and they're not spending any money, they'll shut the Wi-Fi off so kids can't use the Wi-Fi. I never thought about that, but that might be what it is.
Hey, Brendan, do you want to sit and talk to me and eat?
Go ahead and eat. I can't sit down. I'm so tired.
Just fall asleep.
Somebody else take up the lights.
I'll go ask Kenny.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, they can just take it up and be fine.
I literally feel like I know you probably got less than me, so you don't feel sorry.
I think we got about the same. Well, I got.
Hey guys, you're in Ray's Tender Care again.
10:30 to 10:30, so I guess about pretty much.
Jesus, man, how do you do that?
I just do. I hit the pillow and just fall asleep. I just do it.
My wife was saying, I need to turn the goddamn TV on. I told you no TV after 3 a.m.
No TV after 3 a.m. That's funny.
Well,
Right.
then like at 6:15, my 2-year-old was walking.
And you go.
No, I'm trying to go to sleep, but you know, I mean, my 2-year-old's so sweet, man.
Alright, well, to me that looked like an attempt at a bank, but... Mr. Mike at the table on the 6. Going at it like a bank. And... yeah, he did hit it pretty damn hard. You cut this in the corner, you go around the table, 8 in the side, or not, maybe not, but that's where I'd want to hit the 8, is in the side. He did what I said. It's an awesome feeling for a new player to have that kind of a basic handle on the game. Okay. we have our first score. But right now they're tied for 7th, 8th, so the winner of this is in the money, or they're both already in the money? The winner of this is in the money. Okay. Well, I don't know where the money starts for a tournament like this. I mean, it was a little underattended from what they thought. Yeah. So maybe 6th place payouts. So I don't see too many terrible problems until he gets to the 6. What? The 8's in the way, right? So unless he comes at it on this rail.
One rail off the middle of the table.
Oh. I see. It looked to me like the 8 was directly in front of it. Well, now there's a problem. He's just going to bank out. Well. We have some hecklers in the audience. And that's gonna go. That's gonna go. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. That was almost extra funny. Mitch is shooting. If he gets out from here, he's gonna be 2 on Mike 0. Gently. There we go. And now, looks like it's Mitch's break. As you guys can tell from the last track, some of the most fun I have with John is when I see something that doesn't actually exist on the table. And he gets to look at me like I'm insane. And he just said, yeah. Oh, check the social stream. Somebody say hello. So, Mike stepped away from the table for a minute. Don't actually know why. Oh, he's just taking a player's break. This is, being a Mike Snodgrass match, is probably a PG-13 match. Right? Well, I think with PG-13 you can say the F word once, right? Or is it rated R that you can say the F word? Anyway,
Really trying to not eat all the chicken, but it keeps ending up in the fork.
that's all right. I told her to.
It's not like a shredded chicken.
Yeah, he didn't quite have the edge he needed on the 3 to make it, so
This is
he.
very important. Because if Mike doesn't hit this 3, the 3-9 is going.
Okay, so
He
John,
hit the 3 in a very good spot. But Mike hit a very tough spot.
it looks like from my indicator on screen you guys heard that, but that safety means that Mike has to hit that 3. What happens now?
He tried to throw it. It's ball in hand, but the 3-9 still kind of got there a little bit.
Okay.
What? Oh, I thought she said you won. She won a car.
I don't know. I don't see a 3-9 here.
No, it's not there anymore.
Okay, good.
I mean, it kind of. It's terrible. You never shoot it.
Exactly. Never. No, if this were me, I would have no idea how to get back on the 5.
He punches it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So it ended up being like a little bit of a stop shot, but maybe rolled back 1 ball length. Right. Because if you stroke all the way through, then, and that's really my error with the draw shots, is that I poke them, and I think that the harder I hit it, the more it will draw, or at least it feels like that, and it's not. It's, you keep your fundamentals pure, you keep the stroke true. That's one strength of Mike's game, that just always hits those long table length, even if it's an off angle shot. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. Well, hello, Bacon. We're at.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. I keep wondering if we know Bacon. We have numero 3. I think I'm going to insist you surrender your food to me. Okay. Okay. Mr. Michael Snodgrass's break. I hear our friend Alan is watching this stream. Hello, Alan. Wish you were here. I think you'd have fun in this tournament. It's a really fun tournament. And Mitch is at the table right now. Well, I think that could have gone a little better. Mike tends to make... Oh, I think John is right. I need to stop talking about things people do well while they're trying to do them. Because I don't want to tell you that the new tournament director is Brendan without being right about it. So I don't know who it is. Sorry, I'm addressing a question on the chat. So we still have Mitch at the table. He's on the 6th ball. You know, this does go on the side, but I bank it because I'm an irresponsible player. He did the responsible, correct thing. Also the 7 on this side, which puts him in a really good position here. Because he's just going to come back up the table for the 9. Nick said that's good, so we've got 4-0. We had a question about Rhea being the tournament director.
Oh.
And
No.
I didn't want to say it was who I think it is without...
No, the tournament director for this event is Brendan Sullivan. It's not Rhea. Rhea is no longer involved with any of the chip tournaments down here at the at Barney's, Kenny's and Barnhart.
But is Brendan like the...
Brendan is the tournament director for this event. He's not exclusively associated to any particular place. He's running a new billiards company called the Players Club, and this is just the first big event that they're putting on. Really, they kind of put it all together. I guess you could say they're sponsoring it. Even though this was an existing event, Brendan has always been the tournament director for this event and the annual Thanksgiving event, and he definitely knows a lot about the game. He knows how to run an event, and so we decided to get together, and he put together a whole company to do this.
That is not a scratch. It is hiding from me. I see it on the screen. The cue ball is...
Yeah, that cue ball is dangling.
Anything
else going there?
I don't...
Some of you guys from AZB, but in California. Okay, Bacon. Yeah, so I thought your name looked familiar, because I'm the same handle on AZB. So you probably see me post. I post up there every once in a while.
And you're STL Johnny on AZB as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought so. And I'm going to sign off for a little while because it's my turn.
All right. See you later, Raisin. We'll go back to eating. Salad plate's done. Still working on this. Sorry. Okay, we got the jukebox going on. I hope it's not too loud in the background. And starting to get a little late at night. They're getting some of the normal Saturday night crowds starting to come in here. And so it might get a little louder. And right now, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about some of the background noise. Just trying to keep it down a little bit. And Mike just informed us that he's tired, and there's no doubt. He was here last night until, I don't know, almost 5 in the morning, like 4:30, something like that. A number of us were, myself included, which is probably why I played so poorly today, but he did a good job. He's still in it, and well, it might not be for much longer, but okay, let's get back to the match here, and Mitch has found himself in a tricky situation. I mean, even though he's jacked up on top of the 6, he should be able to just roll it down. As long as he gets an angle that's under the 8, he'll be all right. That doesn't mean he's going to get out for the 5 afterwards, but let's just see where he ends up here. If that stops rolling, he might have a chance. I think he's got to go rail first now. Yeah, thanks, Bacon. We're excited to get this started. We've been talking about it for a while, and it just kind of happened that I was looking into it at the same time that Brendan was needing somebody to do it. So it all works out. That's a great shot by Mike right there. Yeah, I'm really glad that we're going to start having some streaming events here in St. Louis. And, there was a time when St. Louis was a pretty big hub of pool. And one of the things that both Brendan and I are trying to do is bring that back. Brendan's starting the Players Club with new events and challenge matches. And completely simultaneously, but not really aware of either one, I created a new website for pool in St. Louis called sclpool.net, and so we had to hook up, and this is the result of that. Uh-oh. We got a guy here that needs to get on the stream. This guy here, come sit down over here. Anybody in the St. Louis area is going to know this guy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go. It's sitting right next to me right now. This here is Cookie.
Is this thing on? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're not going to hear anything.
Okay, I didn't know if I'd hear myself or not.
Because if you do, so I can turn it on.
See, now I can hear. Yeah.
And it throws the echo off. It's hard to communicate because you're trying to listen to yourself.
I like to listen to myself.
Well, I guess whatever works for you.
Anybody that knows me knows that's true-ishness. No.
So Mike's got a good chance to get on the board here.
Yeah, he just got to calm his nerves a little bit.
Yeah, he seems to be running a little hot, but with everybody being here all night,
he's got a little habit of getting a little over anxious sometimes, but he's still a solid player.
Oh, absolutely. And there he is. He moves his first speed, and this is dangerous because all of a sudden he's got some momentum.
Yeah, well.
And the last match he played on here, he had his first ever 2-pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. He was hitting balls real well against. I think his name's Daryl. I've seen him at a couple of APA events at the Q in Shrewsbury.
Dwayne.
Dwayne
Garford.
Yeah.
He played him out of there.
Yeah.
And Mike fires that bank in like it was nothing, but that's Mike though. I mean,
yeah,
he loves
no fear.
No fear, Mike. I think you got to come up with a good nickname for him. So different Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's another mic on the other table right now, and I think he's in some action on that side.
Yeah, we got Mikey Clark against Mike Mueller playing some even 9-ball.
So this is the corner of Mike's.
Yeah. Oh, is the other guy?
No.
Oh,
the other
Mitch.
guy's a Mitch.
Eh,
So we have a Mitch
close
and
enough.
And, do you know what Julia's doing over there? She's got something going on.
I haven't noticed beads moving. I know she's been playing for a while. Her and the gentleman she was playing were talking about stroke mechanics earlier. So that always leads to action if you generally don't agree with whatever the other person's saying.
Well, that's a good point because you watch a guy like Buddy Evans play and you think I could beat that guy with my eyes closed, and turns out he beats me 6-. Well, we played Hill in the first round. He beat me 6-5, but
he's got such a peculiar poke stroke that just works for him.
Yeah, he takes about 45 seconds to figure out what he's going to do, and then he does it in a half a second with no pre-stroke.
Yeah.
And he jumps up and claps. And
45 seconds for the whole rack.
Yeah.
You know?
And he clicks his heels between every shot. It's interesting to watch him play because you don't know how in the world he ever makes a ball, but he does. So a little safety battle thing going on here, and Mitch played a good safe, and Mike said, I'm not even going to bother messing with it. I'm just going to tie up some more balls.
See, I'm firing at the cheese all day long here. Put your helmets on. I'm sending the 9-ball for a ride.
Well, I guess that's one way to go about it.
Probably why I didn't play today.
Look at that shot.
Yeah, when you can do stuff like that,
and
you don't need to go for the cheese.
Yeah, he's going to get a reward. That was a good shot. And sometimes they just line up that way. I mean, I was playing Chris Collins, and he could do no wrong earlier.
Oh, he actually he took a kind of a tough loss to Dennis Bullock over there a little bit ago. He wasn't too happy about it.
Well, he's definitely. I mean, I was up 3-0 on him. I thought he was going to break something, and I think somebody turned off the women's bathroom light because we're not actually streaming at the moment.
Yeah, we'll just talk to ourselves.
We'll talk to ourselves. We're still recording the match, so that afterwards I can put it back up. But so let's see if we can get it back on, and it looks like it's back up. I don't know for exactly how long we were down. I don't think it was too long.
A little bit of a doink on the 6-ball there.
Yeah, we got Bacon listening to us. We'll be right back, Bacon. I'm coming back now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet here. It's definitely goofy.
Thought you'd have most of those wrinkles.
Well, the unfortunate thing is it's not one of our wrinkles. So
I've noticed in a lot of those streams, even the ones done on some of the pro events, the internet can be a big problem. Not anything that the people doing the stream will be. It's the internet connection for whatever reasons.
Well, so there's a rumor, and I don't know why we're actually not back on. We should be getting a video signal by now. But
do you have any idea who Mitch Parmely is? I've never heard of him or seen him play before. Must play pretty strong.
I mean, they made him an 8 here.
Yeah, he's going to 8.
Yeah, no, he's playing pretty good. I don't actually know where he's from. Gotta try and get this thing back online here. What's going on? So Mitch gets another one. He's going to 5. Bring it down.
Tell you what, over on this other table here, old White Mike's got his hands full.
Mike Clark is a name I've heard before. I don't know him.
I believe he's out of Farmington, Missouri. I've seen him in a couple of the Sunset Hills tournaments at JP's Corners.
Okay.
He plays. He bounces between a 6+ and the max that they allow for that tournament, 7 speed. So
okay.
he is definitely not to be taken lightly. He's been known to play for a pretty good amount of money on sets, at least for me. $200-300 sets is a little too rich for my blood.
Yeah, that's about 10 times too rich for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have all kinds of action in here later tonight. I was talking with Troy, and I think we and I are going to do something a little later.
Those Hillsboro guys are always looking for a game. They'll generally negotiate pretty well. They try to make it fair. So
I do appreciate that because that's one thing that I really try and make sure that I kind of pride myself on. I definitely don't want to have anyone thinking I'm stealing, and I definitely don't want to feel like I got the absolute no chance of it.
right.
But
It's always good
I'm
to
kind
have
of in the
them.
minority in that way. I just don't bark for weight that I don't think I need. But like I said, that's just me, and I know I'm in the minority of that.
Yeah, it's
What's he doing here? He came up a little
got a
short
little
on that
little
ball.
squirrely.
Yeah, it's definitely a little strange.
What are you thinking here? Cut on the 9, let the cue ball go down table a little bit, or combo into the cheese?
Well, I think at this point you gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So yeah, he banks it out, and Mike finds himself in the deficit of a 6-1 hill. He's got to climb. Mike needs 5. Mitch needs 2.
Yeah.
And
he definitely needs to get something working here. Put
yeah,
together a run, get a little
just calm
confidence
down
in a
and do
stroke.
something. What do you need?
Because I went over there and said, "Can I take that?" And he said, "Let's fix it this way that they fix that when they can't figure out what's wrong with me."
Yeah, I don't. It could be a service provider. It could be that there's 47 people in here trying to tag somebody on Facebook with their phones. I mean, who knows? But we'll get it worked out because I think the next look at the 9 ball
sat the rock.
Flying on there.
There we go.
He's got a.
Where's the 1 ball?
1 ball, 1/8's a little tied up here.
Looks a little squirrely.
It's I think the caram's got to go. Well, wait a minute.
See, I don't see shots like that too well. I definitely, if I want to play 9 ball more, I need to. Well, I think it ended up working out for him a little bit. I can't tell by our angle.
Yeah, it's a goofy shot,
but playing 9 ball, that carom shot comes into play quite a bit more than I thought it ever would.
It's a huge shot to know when balls are frozen like that. And it's
Yeah, I have a very difficult time distinguishing. The tangent lines off of balls too, so that really hurts my carom possibilities.
Right, and it's especially when you're doing it with the cue ball, it can get so strange because spin does make it take an effect. And if it's rolling versus sliding versus drawing off the ball.
Well, where's it going? Oh.
So I don't know what the point of that shot was. But Mike has a bit of an opportunity. If it might slide by the 4 on the side, and then I'll lead him right to the 2-8.
Oh, I mean, I think at this point Mitch has a pretty comfortable lead, and
he can kind of fire at stuff.
Yeah, he kind of just let it loose a little bit.
But when you start playing that give up stroke, that could be real dangerous because if Mike turns it on.
Yeah, well, I mean, absolutely, he could always come back in this set very easily, but.
Barbox 9 ball, man. I mean,
with it being the alternate break, he knows that he's going to have a couple of shots at a break.
Yeah.
Let it fly just a little bit.
Yeah, and that's huge. Alternate break, even if a guy's down. Even if you're up something like that, I mean that's still problematic.
Looked like he kind of rushed that one just a little bit.
He could have. But he left it good in typical Mike fashion, so that's good. Yeah, that's all right. But, so now Mitch has a good bank here.
I don't know if you've already made mention of it, but Mike Snodgrass won the hot seat in the C player tournament that they had last night. Actually ended up splitting with me. I thanked my lucky stars. If he drank beer, I'd buy him a beer.
Well, at 4 a.m, do you really think you want to play him 2 sets? Because you had to beat him twice.
Right, that's exactly. Not only did I have to beat him twice, he seemed pretty highly motivated to win that tournament.
Yeah, he was definitely on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we were over here playing balls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunate scratch there after he got a little little poor on that 5 ball. I don't think Mitch will have much problems getting out here.
Oh, this is problematic. I actually was talking to the waitress. What happened with that? He tried to kick at it, right?
Yeah, he was hooked on the 5 and he tried to just one rail it and got a little loose.
Which is very strange because he banks so well, but there's a lot of times where he misses kicks that are just surprising.
See, now I feel kind of the opposite. For me, I bank what I would call terrible, but I can generally kick at balls pretty well. I see those pretty well. It might be because I hook myself so often that I've got practice kicking at balls.
There's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't hook yourself a lot, then you don't learn those kicks. If you only ever have to kick at balls when somebody else puts you in that spot, then you don't get to learn nearly as much.
Right.
Mitch is on the hill here, 7-1, and he's breaking.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be in.
Yeah, this is.
See, I find myself when I'm in a set where I have a pretty good comfortable lead like this. On this kind of break, I'll definitely turn the cue ball loose a little bit. I'll amp up my break, try to really put the final stamp on it. But I generally send the cue ball into the crowd.
Which is why we have this nice little. Well, I have a nice little protection box sitting up over there.
You got your shield up.
Launches a cue ball. It doesn't come straight into my setup down here.
Yeah.
We're sitting directly behind this table and mostly watching the.
Oh,
look at that! He racked himself.
I think he might have gave himself the old Granite City rack there.
He might have. And that is definitely a problem, which is one of the reasons. Actually, it's the primary reason that I love Rack Your Own. Because I know I'm giving myself a good rack.
Right. I know that plays a huge factor in.
Look at this.
Ooh, he came up.
I bet you Sodi gets out from here.
You know what? I'll take that bet.
All right. What? Yeah, I think you took that when I was looking away. I don't know what just happened there. I think I just got. I got hoodwinked. I got swindled.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm over here looking at you like what's going on. You're watching the table.
That's what happens when you actually get 5 hours of sleep. You can pay attention to stuff like that. No, Mike. Yeah, I can pay attention since I got the 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, Mike and me were here till we were 4:30, 4 in the morning, whatever it was, playing last night. So he put on his big boy britches and came and shot in this harder tournament today, whereas I cuddled my body pillow.
Well, now the internet knows you have a body pillow.
Hey.
Just so you know.
You know what? That's fine with me, because I recommend a body pillow to everybody. I'd been so sick if you'd have scratched on that. I don't feel as though any table should play so loose that you can hit the short rail and scratch on the side. Drives me insane.
Well, short rail where? Because sometimes it goes off the first diamond. It always goes off the second 1.5 diamonds on the long side.
I'm going to go into my Earl Strickland rant about there should be no side pockets soon.
Oh, my goodness. Which is funny because when they come in handy, you're thanking the makers that there's side pockets there when you overrun the ball for the corner. But yeah, so what do you think here? So yeah, he's going to play a little bit of last. Oh, no. See, now he's got to go up and down the table here. This is his last chance. Last chance to screw up.
I think Mitch was on the stream the last match, wasn't he? Played Brian Daniels.
Yeah. Brian beat him 11-2.
Ooh.
He smoked him, and Mitch was up in the first rack. And
Brian
Mitch
Brian
takes it down
Daniels
and puts Mike Snodgrass out of the event. Mike has a comment here.
After being here until the wee hours of the morning and being here today, my number one concern was braking, and my brake never faded today. I probably only scratched 5 times and won 7 sets. Peace.
That's the only thing I was concerned about the whole fucking day. Last night, I could not stop the cue ball when I played for him.
Yeah, there you go, Mike Snodgrass. Words of wisdom and motivation.
Bacon, I'm sorry, Bacon. We just saw your comments over here about